Going through your closet can be stressful. It can be overwhelming, it can be daunting, and sometimes just feels like a task you don't want to do. Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you all my tips and tricks for going through your closet, as well as going through my closet with you so you can see my process, how I do it, and any tips and tricks along the way. This is the last video of my 2021 Organize with Me, and then we have gone through every square inch, every nook and cranny in my house, and that feels so freaking good. So today's game plan is to go through every single closet in the house. We will start in my office and tackle my closet, then we'll go to the guest room, which does have some of my clothes as well as other storage things, and then we will tackle the master bedroom, which is where Sawyer stores all of his clothes. You guys will have a good idea of how I organize our closet, and we do have smaller spaces, so we do have to get quite creative. So if you're working with a smaller space as well, I hope this video really does help you out, because I have tried so hard to utilize our space and make the most of it. So I will be sure to share all my tips and tricks with you along the way. So before we jump in and just start organizing, I wanted to share with you the 3 rules that I live by when it comes to organizing closets. Now these are very, very important to remember when you go through your closet. Rule number 1 is if you don't wear it, just get rid of it. Rule number 2 is if you haven't worn it in a year, get rid of it. And rule number 3 is if there are any holes, any stains, or any sign of wear, just get rid of it. Now, it's definitely easier said than done. So my last tip when going through your closet is to have somebody here with you to hold you accountable. And I'm gonna go get my mom right now, and she's gonna help me go through my closet, and it's much easier to make decisions when somebody is here with you, looking at you saying, you never wear that, you do not need that item. So we're gonna go ahead and start in my office, which also doubles as my closet. And on this top rack is where I store all of my tops. And I honestly don't wear a lot of this, so I'm gonna go through it very thoroughly. And then as you can see, I'm starting to create a pile on the right hand of the screen on my desk of clothes that I'm just not wearing. And I'm also creating a separate pile that you can see in the mirror of tops that I need to try on and see if they work or not. But it definitely helps having my mom here to go through it and kind of like brainstorm with her, and she really is doing a great job of holding me accountable. So once I've gone through it, I'm gonna have her go through it as well, as you can see, and see if there's anything that I missed or I snuck past her. But yeah, she's really kicking my butt here. I actually have room in my closet now, which feels nice. Probably a good thing to have your mother here when you do it. So continuing down onto the bottom rack, on this rack is where I store all of my outerwear. I keep all of my blazers and matching sets, as well as my workout jackets, denim jackets, coats, and any sweaters. So I really like to go through this and try things on to make sure things actually still fit, and I like the way they look on me, because I don't wear this stuff very often. So I try to make sure it's still in style and that it's something that I will actually continue to wear. And a little tip here is, if you live in a warm climate like I do, make sure when you're going through your outerwear, you really think about it. Like, if you're traveling, what will you actually bring with you? And if you're not going to bring it with you, you might as well just get rid of it, because you're never going to wear it. And just trust me, learn from my mistakes and save yourself the room in the long end. Now we're going to work our way to our new arrivals rack. On this rack is where I try to keep clothing that I wear very frequently and things I'm constantly pulling from, and that also brings to my attention how little I wear in my actual closet, which is why I really try to gut that first rack we went through, so that way I can just get rid of what I don't wear. Now I'm going to take a second and try on a few pieces that I was questioning and I needed to see how they fit on my body, and I'm either going to add them to the pile on the left of the screen, which is my get rid of, donate, and sell pile, or add it back into the closet. I'm pretty proud of how tough I'm being and how much I'm getting rid of. This next section needs to desperately be gone through. These are my matching sets, and I've collected so many and I just haven't worn a lot of them, so be sure you only keep things that you actually wear. Now on these bottom shelves is where I keep my denim shorts, and I actually went through these in the winter, like in December, so these shouldn't be too bad. So I'm just going to organize them and just make sure we're still good down here. But yeah, this area is a mess and just definitely needs to be refolded. Now I call this success. I was actually out of hangers and I was going to go buy more, and then I thought, nope, this means it's time to gut my closet, and I was able to free up so many, and I'm so freaking proud of myself. So far, this is the pile to sell, and look at all that. Look at all these clothes that I was just hanging on to for no reason and just taking up space in my closet. I wasn't even wearing any of these. So I highly recommend this trundle bed from IKEA if you have a small guest room and you need more storage, because this actually pulls out to a king, and it also has 3 large drawers across the bottom. So in one of these drawers is is where I store all of my sweaters, which I don't wear here in Hawaii, so I am going to gut and make sure I only keep the ones that I'd bring with me on vacation, and I was able to get rid of a good handful. Now in this middle drawer is where I keep all of my sweatshirts that aren't a set. So I'm going to gut this as well because I normally just wear sets. This is very important. Only keep things that you actually wear, and I really kept this in mind this time and was able to get rid of so much. I'm always surprised of how much I hold on to. And in the third drawer is where I keep all of my jeans, and I'm actually going to do this at a different time when I can actually take the time, try them on, and see how they actually fit on my body. Now we have made it into the guest room, and in this closet is where I store all of my hanging items like dresses, skirts, pants, trousers, matching sets, anything like that. So I'm going to go through it just like I did before and make two piles, one to try on and then one that I'm going to donate or sell, and then I'll have my mom go through it as well. And honestly, I'm gutting this. There has been so many pieces that I've held on to saying, oh, I'll wear it, and I never ever do. So it's gonna feel really good to finally make some room in this closet. Now I will say, do hold on to pieces that are super unique that you don't wanna have to rebuy again. I have a few dresses that are meant for like New Year's or Valentine's that I won't get rid of. So don't feel like you have to get rid of everything, but what you do hold on to, make sure there is a reason to hold on to it. And I do have to say, it's helped so much having my mom here because it's been nice to bounce ideas off of and just have her say no. This is a big pile of clothes. It's amazing how many clothes you accumulate. Like I go through my closet all the time, and we just did put that back. That is so cute. Do not. Absolutely not. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's pretty impressive how much one can accumulate or hold on to. But I love doing the spring clean because it just makes you get rid of it. So these are the results of going through my closet day one, and I have to say this is pretty impressive. We have what's on the bed as well as what's on the floor, shoes, and these two huge bags full, and all of this stuff will be going up on Poshmark, and most of it has tags. Like I have never even worn most of this, so yeah. So the main part of my closets have been gone through. Welcome to day two, where we are going to just finish going through my stuff. In this tower, I got this little tower of drawers from IKEA, and this thing is a freaking lifesaver. I don't know what I would do without this. This helps my organization so much. So in the top drawer is just junk. The next one below is jewelry. This third drawer is sunglasses, and I gutted my sunglasses. I got rid of so many. Most of them, again, have tags. I just never wear them. I have my go-tos, so why hold on to them? So those will also be going up on Poshmark. Brand new glasses, which is just crazy. So it feels really good knowing all the glasses in the drawer actually work for me, fit my face, and they're ones that I want to wear. The rest of this tower is just for storage. We have Disney ears, we have old books and computers, then we have hats and scarves. Below that we have tights, and the bottom drawer is camera gear. So nothing too crazy, but one of the drawers would not close, that, so that meant something actually fell to the bottom. So I emptied it out and tipped it over and found the culprit, which was a sunglass case. So now I'm going to take the time to organize and put everything back while making sure everything that's going back into this tower are things that I'm going to use and actually wear. So we have officially made it into the master bedroom, and in here we have limited space as well, so we had to get pretty creative. In this top shelf of our dresser is where I store all of my workout clothes and sets, and to be honest, this drawer can barely close, so I'm going to make sure I follow my rules and make sure nothing has stains in it, no rips or holes, and make sure that I actually wear all of these pieces. Pretty much decided that I don't wear anything that isn't in a set, so I might as well just get rid of it. In this next drawer is actually Sawyer's drawer, so in here I have his sweatpants, sweatshorts, PJs, as well as swimsuits, socks, and underwear. Now I have a little tip when it comes to getting rid of your significant other's clothing, but I'll get to that. With everything in this drawer, I do have the okay to get rid of it, like holes in socks, underwear that looks worn, anything like that, I can go ahead and donate. So this bottom drawer, Sawyer and I actually split. On the left-hand side is where I keep all of my PJs, and I actually never wear a good bit of this. So I'm taking this opportunity just to gut this and get rid of anything I don't wear. And then on the right hand side is where we keep all of Sawyer's workout gear, and I'm going to organize this into categories of shorts, workout pants, workout tops, and of course getting rid of anything that has holes or looks worn. And I love how just taking the time to refold a drawer can make your space feel way more organized. And we have worked our way over to the nightstands, and again, with our limited space, I really had to utilize every nook and cranny, and that means using our nightstands as storage. So in here we have like socks, underwear, and bras and bralettes, and so I'm going to go ahead and reorganize my bralettes and go through them because after a while they start to look worn and stained and just, you know, not as crisp as they once were, especially if they're white. I love when I refold the bralettes because it makes my top drawer of my nightstand way more functional. Welcome to day 3 of going through our closets. The very last part of this video is to go through Sawyer's portion of the closet. Now, my tip for going through your significant other's closet is to make a suggestion pile. Do not get rid of anything without them knowing, but I do recommend making a pile of things that look worn, have holes, or that you have never seen them wear, and then let them go through and confirm. That is why I keep going out into the hallway and asking them about pieces. But yeah, highly recommend this. This way you can go through it and organize it, but yet you are still respecting their freedom of choice and what they want to wear. And this has always gone over really well for us. That way he doesn't have to take the time to go through the whole closet, and that way I can kind of share my ideas as far as what I think should stay or what should go. Oh, it looks so much better now that it has been gone through and organized. We can now see everything in his closet. And just like that, we finished going through the closets, and now literally every inch, nook and cranny of this house has been thoroughly gone through and decluttered, and it feels so good. And just a reminder, be sure you pay attention to those 3 rules. You will feel so good once your closet is thoroughly gone through. I just still can't believe how much I was able to get rid of in my closet, and I go through my closet like every couple months. So very, very proud of myself, and I want you guys to feel that same sense of pride. So I'm gonna link another decluttering video for you here in case you need some more inspiration.